So you want to make a difference in your marriage? Well, now's the time to really look into how to show love and affection towards your wife, because that's where it's really going to count. I've been married now for 27 years, and I love my wife. Oh, she is such an angel. But I got to check in with myself, as the man, and how to show love and affection for my wife. As the years click by of being married, some things can get assumed, like, oh, my wife loves me. I don't need to tell her, or I don't need to do those cute little things I did, in the beginning of the marriage. But what if it was the other way around? What if, as the years click by, I practice on getting better at showing love and affection to my wife? Whoa, now that's something to think about. As the years go along, it gets better and better and better. But notice I'm not talking about how she is going to show love and affection to me. It's about me, the guy. And I know us guys, we're into fixing the lawnmower. We're into, making sure that all the repairs around the house have happened. We're the fix-it crew. We want to make sure all the appliances work, everything works. And so we tend to be in fix-it mode. But when it comes to showing love and affection to your wife, it's time to serve, not just fix. We're out there to serve our wife and be able to look for those moments that we can help them. Now, my wife, she is a passionate, goal-setting, driven wife. And wow, is she very independent. And sometimes I wonder, am I even needed? Because she's so good at taking care of things herself. But what's awesome is when I can see what she's doing and I can get involved in moments that I could help her, that I notice really influence her to fight, that she knows that I love her. Now, what does that look like? The other day when we were getting ready to go somewhere, to be able to ask, hey, can I take your purse out to the car? Can I grab this for you? I'm going to go start the car and turn the heater on for you. All these little tiny things women pay close attention to. Oh my goodness, do they love the details. All the little things. Anytime I can help carry things, anytime I can help prep things for her, it shows love and affection. Now that's just in the service part of taking care of her, of helping her with those kind of things. Now, what if her normal activities during the day is, making dinner, or maybe there's certain things she takes care of around the house. What if I jumped in and took care of that just a little bit for her? Surprised her to where she showed up and that was already taken care of. That you can do. That you can see your wife's patterns. What are her patterns? When she gets up in the morning and she goes to get ready for the day, you know that pattern. You know what the pattern is in the evening. And and this is definitely a guy thing. If we can study their pattern and then skip a couple of steps ahead, and then we go help them with a particular part of their routine or their pattern during the day, oh yeah, that shows that we're paying attention to them. And that, to your wife, means love. When they know that we're paying attention to them, and they can see that we are jumping in ahead of time on something that was going to happen, but we're there for them, wow, does that get their attention. Because women just love to have attention on them. And when we can show that we're giving them attention by studying their pattern and jumping in there, oh my goodness, that gets them really at a deep level. But hold on a second, let's talk about something else. So, love and affection. All right, how do you soften your wife's heart even a little bit more? Well, what you do is you give them a foot massage. You surprise her. Maybe you got to go take her and go set her down on the couch. Maybe she's ticklish, right? You're thinking, oh, I can't do that. You can give her a foot massage. Our wives, they work really hard during the day taking care of things. There's a lot of things that they do. And when their feet get sore, then their back gets sore, and then their neck gets sore. And then when they feel sore, they start to feel overwhelmed. They feel like they can't do very much. But wow, when we can stop for a moment and be able to give them a good foot massage, that can help loosen up their feet, which helps them loosen up their back and loosen up their neck. And then they start to be hopeful again. They start to get excited about life again. And I know it sounds crazy, but anytime my wife gets overwhelmed, when I hear that she's overwhelmed, either through her tone of voice or the number of activities that she's trying to take care of, I know what that means. Foot massage time. Here's the secret about giving a foot massage. Don't give her a foot massage the way you want a foot massage. No way. You don't do it that way. You don't do it that way. What you got to do is you got to be able to give them a foot massage the way that they want the foot massage. So that means you get everything out. You get the lotion or whatever. I don't know what you guys use for your foot massage, but you get everything out and then they can see like, what are you doing? I'm going to give you a foot massage. Really? And you can see them just go, oh, good. You can just see like this relief. Like literally the first aid crews just showed up to help heal their heart and be able to heal their emotions. But this is where you take it to the next level. You get a hold of her foot and you ask her, how may I massage your foot today? And then you'll see her go, what? And you wait for instruction. No, don't just jump in there thinking you know what to do. There are certain parts of her foot that hurt worse than the other parts. And if you wait for instructions and she can give you instructions, wow. To a woman, when there's that kind of share back and forth between, will you do this for me? Yes, I will. Will you do this for me? Yes, I will. Oh my goodness, it softens their heart. And if you don't know how to give them a foot massage, it's okay. You just ask them, what would you like me to do? And they're thinking, oh, he's only giving me a foot massage because he wants to make out later. They're going to start making up stories that you're using this as a way to get something else. Now, be smart as a guy. Be smart as a guy. That when you give that foot massage, when it's over, you can go grab them a drink or something or a little snack or something, but then there's no strings attached. It doesn't lead into something else. Give them that foot massage all by itself. Now, here's what you do to take it to the next level though. This is what you do. To take it to the next level, after the foot massage, you go wash your hands, right? You go wash your hands because you got done doing the foot massage. Make sure their feet are totally relaxed. And then what you do is you pick up one of their hands. And they go, what are you doing? You're like, well, I'm going to massage your hands now. Oh, you will melt them like crazy. Feet massage, a foot massage, and a hand massage. And you just listen to the instructions. It's the best thing ever. And they will just be completely relaxed. You will have tipped the scale completely the other way, that you love them, you've shown compassion to them, affection and love, and there's no words that ever could get as deep into them as the love language of touch. Now, if they're ticklish and they're like, oh, I can't stand it, it's because you're doing the foot massage or the hand massage based upon your ideas. So to avoid doing it wrong and to avoid making them ticklish and kind of botching the whole thing, be sure you follow their instructions. Now, the last part to be able to show love and affection. Have you ever heard on the movies, like all the romantic movies where there's like, whisper sweet nothings in my ear. You know what I mean? Kind of like little positive, little love statements. They love that. At any time during the day, text them a message or leave them a note. Or when you're in the kitchen, walk by, pull her up close to you, whisper some just cool little positive comment about them to them. But just put those little positive comments in their life throughout the day. That is powerful to a woman. A woman's love language is through conversation. And touching is a conversation. Little positive comments throughout the day is conversation. And that just builds up that affection towards them and the love towards them, and they will feel amazing. A woman who feels loved, a woman who feels a deep connection with her husband is literally the energy or the mood of the home and the mood of the family. And I'm not saying you do this so you can have a better mood in the house. What I'm saying is you do this because Everybody benefits. Because when they feel good, wow, they are super in touch with all kinds of things going on in the home, the family, and they are deeply inspired, just fantastic inspired. And when they feel relaxed and they feel loved, then literally the whole home fills up with that feeling. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. Your wife might also enjoy a nice, gentle shoulder rub, from about right here down to right there, but be super careful. Really, really tender. Because women carry a lot of stress right here from their ear out to their shoulder because they carry a lot of responsibilities on their shoulder. And it's just energetically, they carry a lot of responsibility on their shoulder. And so they feel like their shoulders kind of get pulled up tight because they feel like there's so much that they're carrying that they have to be strong. And so their shoulders get pulled up. And then it stresses them out right here on both sides. But that would be a third place. So we got feet, hands, and shoulders. It's a game changer. You can make a difference in your marriage, make a really big difference in her life if you will get the items, put together so you have what it takes for a foot massage and a hand massage. You listen to the instructions, and while she's sitting there receiving the foot massage or the hand massage, she's going to wonder what you're up to, but you just leave it that you're there to serve, to show love and affection. And if she starts bringing up challenges for the day or the kids or all these challenges, just know as you're massaging her feet, it's helping her work things out, and you don't have to solve anything. You don't even have to fix anything during those massages, but it makes a big difference to them. They're touched, they're loved, they're adored, you're pouring your attention in them, and that literally, the whole thing, a foot massage, a hand massage, and a neck massage, maybe 20 minutes. Maybe. Literally 5 to 7 minutes in each one of those areas. Golden, beautiful experience. So I think today's a good day to take some action on this because we love our wives. We love them and we care about them. Let's show some love and affection today. We love our wives, and that's why we do what we do to serve them and to help them feel better. Now, if you want to move your marriage to that next level, or maybe you want to upgrade your lifestyle together as a husband and wife, go ahead and click the link below about our class called Royalty and Romance. It's an incredible event about how to get on the same page as a husband and wife. Because a husband and wife that's on the same page, they're unstoppable. So click the link below, check it out. And also, while you're here, click subscribe so you can receive all the great training that we have here for you.